It's a new year. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 2020. I thought I'd start off the new year sharing some of my NFT art. So I'm going to switch to screen sharing so that you can see my OpenSea account. I'm still very, very new to NFTs, so I'll preface sharing the link with that. Also, the reason I'm doing NFTs is because I felt like I needed to really move past and heal a lot of the essential mental and emotional damage I received as a child around my creativity. I know that there's a lot of amazing mothers out there who nurture their children's creativity, but I was mocked, harassed, belittled, made fun of by my mother for my art, to the point that I decided to not do it in order to save myself. It actually was an act of self-love to protect myself from her continual, incessant abuse. I still to this day do not know why. I think maybe she was jealous of my great grandmother, because my great grandmother was an amazing drawer. She did so well. She sketched. She was a poet. She was a writer. And so I was trying to be like my great grandmother. And perhaps she didn't like that and she wanted me to be more like her, but that's definitely not the right way to go about it. So meditation, therapy, and just doing the work to heal has gotten me to this place where I want to share my digital art. All right, let's share. So this is my OpenSea. It's under the name of Scriptwriters Multiverse. So you can just go to OpenSea.io/scriptwriters multiverse and it will come up. I don't have that many just yet. You see that I have 19 items here and 12 items here. I uploaded them in 2021 in December just to really familiarize myself with the process. I'm still learning, and it was hella confusing when I was starting. So the beginning begins is the first collection. This is from my script BTW, I'm an Alien. Like I said, I'm tokenizing characters from my different screenplays and scripts. Amara or Emperora is an alien from Luciferus, and this is her human form. So there's different portraits of her human form that I've uploaded. There's more that I will upload, and they're at an affordable price. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 videos of her. This one has a sound that I really love. And all of these have sounds as well. I'm not going to play them. You can go to the link to play them yourself. Okay, there we go. It's highlighted. And this one is based off of the moonlight that was shining in through my skylights and was shining through the rain droplets going down my skylight. And I just thought it was beautiful, and it was a full moon. It was so bright out. So I took pictures of it, and then I meditated on it. And it reminded me of BTW, I'm an Alien, and Ilion Merg making time travel. So you see how it works? The best way to view it is by changing the playback speed. I just love it. Every time I look at it, it just puts me in the mindset and the energy of BTW. And it honestly looks like a vortex. It looks like a gateway to another reality. So this is one of my favorite pieces. That's why I'm charging a little bit more for it. So this is all on The Beginning Begins, my first ever NFT collection. So again, there will be more uploaded to that in the new year, this 2022. This is my second collection from A Shuddering at Shook Root. This will be a limited series. I know the whole story. It's from a dream. I just haven't written it all out. I've written most of the series Bible, and I've written out most of the first episode. So there's a little bit of information about the script. And I say to think of the haunting of Hill House with a dollop of African folk tales and a spritz of Mary Poppins magic. To me, that is the antithesis of the story. So when you scroll down, you'll see Tree Gleam. So he's one of the trees in the story. And I'm going to add more pictures of him. This is my favorite. Zooming in, see if I can make it bigger. I think that's too much of a close-up. Sorry about that. Okay, so I guess that's the best close-up I can show of it. I do have a video of it. It's the pricier NFT. It's not very pricey. It's still very, very affordable, but it has sound. There we go. I don't know if you can hear it through. All right. So that is the video of Tree Gleam. It's 0.0333, about 124 in not CAD, but USD. So I will be uploading more of my pictures of A Shuddering at Shook Root, and then I will be tokenizing even more characters. I'm working with two other artists. One is a Haitian Canadian, another is an African American, and we want to get on Foundation. So if you're on Foundation and you want to give an invite to some new people into the NFT space, please comment or email me, get in contact with us, because I'm really excited. What I plan to do in the future, and I'm going to go to Foundation. Let me just stop screen sharing really quickly. I'm going to go to the Foundation website and show you what I plan to do. So I will stay on OpenSea, but I do plan to be on more curated platforms in the future. I found out that there are a lot of scammers going on with NFTs, and it takes a little bit longer for them to be removed on OpenSea, but I have reported some scams on OpenSea, and they were taken down within a week. So I don't know how quickly Foundation does it, but because it's more curated, I think they have less scams. Okay. All right, so I found my profile. Let's go back to screen sharing. Okay, so I have not been approved or invited to sell art on their platform just yet. That's what I'm hoping for. But right now I'm on there and I'm following people. There's some amazing art, so I highly suggest checking it out. So I'm going to go to one of the people that I really like. So Elise Swoops. You see that she has different art here. So it'll show who made it, who bought it, what it was last sold for, the bio, the social media links, who she's following, who's following her, and things like that. The Mona Lana, or actually, let me just put in Lana Tamina, who is another person I'm following that I really like. And I want to show hers because she's doing the splits. So this is what I want to do. I'm working with 2 artists, like I said, and we're going to do the splits if we get invited to Foundation, because it's very simple to do it on there. I haven't found out if OpenSea does it or even how to do it on OpenSea. But yes, we want to do it where it's split between the 2 of us or the 3 of us. So you can just see our amazing art. Yes, her art is so lovely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have like almost like a collection of what happens in different scenes in some of my stories. So I plan to focus on something called override, which I've never really talked a lot about. Or actually, no, it's conviviality. So conviviality is a dystopian future limited series. I just learned over writing my screenplays over the last 2.5 years that my brain works with either miniseries or limited series or TV series. So I do some features, like Karmic Bait is a feature, but I'm adapting it into a limited series. In order for me to fully flesh out my ideas in a way that I feel satiated, I have to write them as a limited series. It's more labor intensive, but I love doing it. So for conviviality, which really is conviviality's curse, I'm going to work with someone to do the opening scene with the main character walking down the futuristic city. And then I'm just going to do almost like a comic book or a graphic novel, doing this scene and then this scene and then this scene and then this scene. And I'm going to sell them as a collection. And this will also help me to potentially be able to produce my work myself. So if you are tired of Hollywood being in control of what comes before your eyes and you want true freedom, I do believe that crypto will be one of the main ways we cut out the middleman and we go straight to the creative, and we give the prosperity to make their creation into our devices so that we can consume their content. I truly believe that community curated content for movies and TV series and streaming shows, that will happen within this decade. And I want to be a part of it. So please support me, if you will. I'm going to be on OpenSea and hopefully Foundation. I am also on Rarible. I meant to go to that, so I'll just switch to screen sharing in a little bit after I go to my Rarible account. I don't know how long I'll stay on Rarible because I'm liking OpenSea a little bit more right now, but it's just because I haven't put a lot of time on Rarible just yet. So I'll switch so you can see it. All right. So I only have Tree Gleam and Human Mode for Amara on it right now. They're both minted. And I'm following 2 people on here, but I'm still figuring out Rarible. I know OpenSea more than any other platform right now because that's one I've been mainly paying attention to. I'm getting more accustomed to Mintable, and there's so many. I actually did a list of I think around 30 NFT marketplaces. Actually, let me just bring them up on my cell phone because 30 sounds a lot. I think it's a little bit less. Okay, so yeah, I have a list of, whoa, it's more than I thought, of 37 NFT marketplaces. Not all of them are as big, but I hope to get on Zora this year. And what's the other one? Super Rare potentially. There's another one that I think was called Collect. It's not on my list right now. So that's weird. I'm gonna have to add that to my list. So then that means I have 38 NFT platforms that I can potentially get on. I do know that some of them are very, very picky, and that's fine, that's fair. But that's all I really wanted to talk about in this video. I'm doing digital art through NFTs. All of my prices are affordable. All of the money will go into supporting getting this content made. I'm still seeking a literary manager, so if you are one, please reach out to me. That is all for now. Bye.